everybody, this is Ginger and this is Ginger Chat Show. I hope all is well and you're staying safe. And of course, this is Wednesday, hump day. Uh, Also, I do my Winging Wednesday feature every Wednesday here on my podcast. So anyway, today we're going to be discussing a couple things. This, again, will be a short video because I got a couple things I need to do. In between rain showers. uh, it's sunny right now, but it's like light rain, kind of like a drizzle, which is okay. Lot better than a heavy downpour, which we don't really need. Anyway, as of last night, they had a special election held in Mar-a-Lago, Boca Raton area, which encompasses Mar-a-Lago uh, resort and everything. Anyway, it went blue. Democrats won the area. It's no longer the red, deep red there. Florida's basically going blue, which is, hi Nancy, uh, which is kind of cool. I think it's kind of funny in many ways. It's really slapping Trump hard. Also, there was a post on Facebook saying that Trump was at 2 a.m. up 2 a.m. this morning. I don't get up that early. Uh, he was saying that he's not going to sign any legislation. Hi, Dorothy. Sign any legislation until he gets the Save America Act through. Well, the Senate leader, majority leader, said it's dead on arrival. You're not going to get the votes. So, no. And so Trump is, he's in a hissy fit. He's acting like a toddler. He's throwing a tantrum. Right? And so we're really, Trump, what part of no you don't understand? When you disenfranchise millions of Americans that vote and take voting seriously, you're not going to get your required 60%, are you? So just give it up already. And by the way, while you're at it, resign and take your whole administration with you. Everybody. I'm tired of your antics. You're not doing your job as you're supposed to. You're not learning anything. You're not learning how anything works. You're not doing any kind of research or asking questions and things like this when you really should be doing it, but you're not. You're a bratty little brat, Trump. And you're certainly not my president. No. And as I said, Trump has gone bonkers this morning at 2 a.m. Well, the Save America Act thing is dead, and it's not going to happen. It arrived dead on arrival at the Senate, so it's not going to go through. Nobody wants it. Even some of the Republicans, even the MAGAs are saying, they're going, no, that's not going to happen. Because they'd be disfranchising themselves, because there's some women in there, okay? You can't spend all this money to change the name back to your maiden name that's on your birth certificate. That's a bunch of crock. Like with me, I have 2 birth certificates, one from the Air Force and one from the county that I was born in. And that's the way things were back then in the 50s when you have kids that were born into the military, born and raised in the military because their parents were in the military. Their dad or mom was in the military, or both of them. And That's the way things were set up. Kids are born in Germany on a U.S. military base are U.S. citizens, even though they weren't born on American soil. But the military bases there are considered U.S. soil. Okay. Same way in Hawaii when, uh, Senator, what's his name? He passed away years ago, but he was born on a military base and he was in the Navy. And he served as a senator. Also, he was a POW during Vietnam. Uh, Again, I can't remember his name. Um, but it's the same thing. When you have a kid that's born on a military base, they are U.S. citizens automatically. Okay. Um, so Trump can't seem to get it through his thick, stupid skull on things like this. Okay. And as I said the other day on Monday, you would think Vance said enough's enough. We're doing the 25th Amendment. They can remove him that way. And Vance could choose to reverse everything and make it his own. He could do that. Frankly, I wish he would just be a little bit more adversarial to Trump. I really do. Why these guys are afraid of him, I don't know. Unless he's been blackmailing them. If he is, that's against the law. That's against federal law. Then Trump should be in jail. We need administration change, a regime change here. Badly. Trump really has no business attacking Iran. We get very little to no oil from them. Most of our oil we get here. Okay? So why is he attacking Iran? Oh, that's right, it's the Epstein files. He's trying to distract us from laws that are being broken. Gaslighting and broken and everything else. Congress needs to fight back and say, okay, fine, if Vance won't do the 25th Amendment, let's do an impeachment here and now and get rid of the whole administration. Because once Trump is found guilty and removed from office, the whole administration goes. Everybody's gone. And then we could appoint a new president or do a snapshot election. In other words, you don't have to go through the long, drawn-out process like we do for every 4 years for President of the United States. We need to do a snapshot election and just do it online. Because with all the diseases floating around like flu, you name it, measles, chickenpox going around due to RFK's stupidity. Yes, RFK is being stupid. And then pick our president. And then the president could pick his own vice president and his cabinet. He could borrow President Obama's cabinet. He could borrow them. And he could borrow Biden's cabinet. Okay? Those guys are around their 40s or 50s, somewhere in there. Okay? You need someone in there that knows the laws, know how government works, fix things that are broken, get engagement from the American people. Okay, go. What's the problem? Because each area in the United States is different. Okay, they have different set of problems. They're, it can't be one size fits all. Each is different. Each need to be handled differently. So it's basically on a case by case basis. Um, because one area could be one thing and one area could be another thing. They're not the same. Okay. But that's what we need to push for. And also, I think now we need to stop using we need to do more direct voting for president, not use the um, electoral college. Just don't use the electoral college and do direct voting. Okay. Um, less chance of little hanky panky. Oh, you remember last time. Um, and don't do the midterms. Put everybody, both Senate and House, and of course legislative branches are already doing it. Put everybody on a 4 years, two-term cycle. They serve 4 years and they can serve up to 2 terms, but no more than 2 terms. Be like the president, set up where it's all the same. Because we're getting a little bit burned out about voting. Okay. You can't have elections 24/7. People need a break. They have a life. They have to go out and do things and self issues, personal issues, life issues. And, you know, people are too busy to do that instead of trying to vote. Yes, voting is important. Don't get me wrong. Voting is important. But you don't want to do it to the point where you're causing burnout. And you want to prevent burnout. Okay? Um, let me fix my camera here. There we go. Um, so anyway, okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. And let me check my calendar. Oh, of course, yesterday I had a run around with Lyft ride service trying to get to my doctor's office, which is about 5 minutes from here. I thought about walking there, but I wouldn't get there in time. Um, so next time I'll be walking over there. Uh, if I have to go like down the road to doing my knee physical therapy, then yeah, I take the left. But I'm not going to take it to get across to that way. So, let me check my calendar. But it was ridiculous yesterday. Um, let's see. Mm. Let me find my calendar. There we go. Now I got it. Um, I will see you next Friday as usual. Have a good day. Stay safe. Be sure to insist, persist, and push back. And I'll see you on Friday. And just keep on top of the news. Read 1440 or ground news. That way you get your full news. And but minus touch. And take care. Okay. Hi, Nancy. And I'll see you later. Okay. Love you. See you Friday. Bye bye.